Hi everyone, it's Lisa here. It is Saturday, so it's the day that we kind of just discuss a wellness topic. If you're new here, welcome. So today, because this weekend is Thanksgiving, or Monday is Thanksgiving in Canada, and so what I wanted to talk about today was that balance of how not to overdo it when you're at a family meal or a family gathering or something like that. And so for me, what I have learned that works really well for me is I typically know what's going to be on the menu. I typically know what type of food is going to be there, what type of things I'm going to come across. And so I really try to think about it beforehand to say, okay, what do I want to indulge in? And what do I want to make sure that I either avoid or go really kind of more light on, that sort of thing. And so when I get there, I already pretty well have a plan of what it is that I want to eat at the main meal. And then I also have usually decided what my dessert is going to be. So my sister-in-law always hosts these family dinners for us, which is absolutely fantastic. I love that she does that for us. And so it's really easy for me to just call her or text her ahead of time, what's on the menu, what desserts are going to be there. We always bring dessert, so I know what that is. If I want to have alcohol, typically my dad picks up the alcohol, so I typically know what that's going to be. And then I have a plan. So when I get there, I already know I kind of try to fill my plate first thing with my vegetables, get a good portion of vegetables down there, and then really it's a lean meat. Like if we're having turkey, so for example, Thanksgiving, we're having turkey. That's a really lean meat, lean protein, so don't worry about that too much. The things that I try to be mindful of is how much dressing or stuffing that I take, how much gravy I use, and typically how much of mashed potatoes that I use. So I try to be more mindful of that. Sometimes when I'm being really mindful or if I want to be really careful, I'll measure it, which is great, not a big deal. And I always plan the dessert that I'm planning on having. I always know in my mind what dessert it is that I want to have. Otherwise, what's happened to me in the past is there's like 6 desserts there. There's cheesecake, there's pumpkin pie, there's coconut cream pie, there's lemon pie, there's all of these things. And what I used to do is I'd be like, it all sounds so good. I'll have a little bit of everything. I'll just have a little piece of everything. And then you end up having like 6 different desserts. And okay, even if it's a small size, you're still going to have probably 3 good sized desserts there. So now I just know going in what it is I want to have. I state it up front, and that's what I stick to. So a couple tips if you're having Thanksgiving dinner at your own house or it's something that you can kind of control the environment. If you can take the food off the table, that's always helpful, because then it prevents you from going back for seconds or sitting there and picking as you're just kind of sitting there relaxing after the meal before it's been cleared. Sometimes we tend to you grab a little piece of turkey or you're picking here and there, and that all adds up. And then, so yeah, if you can clear it, or if it's not your house and you can't clear it and you're really trying to avoid seconds, then I recommend you just take your plate, take it out to the kitchen, and you have your plate cleared, and then it's no longer there and you're no longer going to be like picking at food and grabbing food for your plate. So that is my suggestion for you for Thanksgiving. If you know what the menu is, go in with a plan, know how much you want to have of everything, plan your dessert ahead of time. If you don't know what's on the menu, then I suggest you do what I had said, which is start filling your plate first with those vegetables. Get, a good half of your plate full with that, and then you don't have as much room for the other things, and then try not to go back for seconds and really enjoy your dessert. Choose one dessert, have that be your indulgence, and then just savor it. Absolutely enjoy it and savor it and make it completely worthwhile. So those are a couple little tricks that I think you can do to get through the Thanksgiving dinner without feeling like a stuffed turkey when you leave the table. Take care, everyone, and don't forget, we're all fabulous on our journey.